Hey everyone, this is Ron Feldman. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I just wanted to discuss on why your roofing leads quality may be poor and give you a couple options that you can immediately implement and completely transform them, and as well give you some kind of tailored way to your specific situation. So why do leads buy at all? Leads buy out of pain. So if the more pain they experience, the more reason they have to buy. Most people buy out of pain. No one would replace a roof when everything is fine, right? So it's out of pain. So I'll explain this by an analogy. When you go fishing, you can either cast a big net or a small net. So what I mean by that is when you advertise, there are really two types of leads that you get. There are those ones that have the pain very immediate, and the ones that could wait a couple of months, even a year, and nothing would hurt them. So when it comes to advertising or promotion, whatever it is, it really comes down to your sell in that situation. So if you cast a big net, you will get many leads in different kind of situations. Some of them in less importance, some of them in more pain, some of them in less pain. And so when they're in less pain, you would need better sales process to essentially close them, because they don't have an immediate reason to actually bite and take the job. So you will need a better sales process. You will need to basically wow them and get them to realize that they need your service. And so when if you don't have that good of a sales process, if you're honest with yourself and you're like, maybe I can't close those kind of people, that's totally fine. There's the option two, where you cast a small net and you find those people that are in more pain, and you basically need to perform less sales on them to essentially close them. So how this looks when you compare it to, let's say advertising. So when you advertise, let's say you advertise and you use the word free. So when you use the word free, you get people that are in less pain essentially to jump on the offer, and that it would take more sales to actually close them. When you remove the word free, you might get less leads, but you will get leads that are signing up for that specific problem. So if you mention in the advertising that you're targeting people with broken roofs or roofs that need replacement, and those kind of people will jump on the offer. And so essentially, if you don't have that good of a sales process, you can use that tactic. Maybe you'll get less leads, but they'll be in much more pain. Essentially, it will be easier to close them. So this was one aspect. Another super important aspect are the follow-ups. So I want to ask you, when was the last time that you actually signed up to an ad and took on the service that they actually offered? I can tell you I didn't. And that's just, when you think about it from their perspective, you just realize how many times you need to follow up with them. Because just like you wouldn't sign up to their service, a normal person wouldn't either. So you have to be super aggressive in the ways that you follow up. So if you're going to implement the thing that I'm about to tell you, you're going to change your mind about the thoughts that you had about bad leads and unresponsive leads. So the moment that the lead signs up, you need to make sure to call him at the same day 3 times when it's freshest in his memory. So a lead would never be hotter than the same day that he signed up. Preferably if you can call him within 5 minutes to catch his attention. The second day, you call them twice, you send them emails, you send them text, you do whatever you can to get them on the phone. That way you can speak to them and understand what's their problem to genuinely help them, because your service is good and they need your service. That's why they signed up. They gave you permissions. Just tell them, hey, we're really excited you signed up to our X offer. We would be really glad to come on by and check it out, check your roof, whatever we can do to help. Essentially just simple stuff like that, just to connect with the leads, because the leads have so much going on in their lives. Many people do, they have kids, they need to do a bunch of stuff in their personal life, and the last thing on their mind is to replace the roof, even if it's a big pain point for them. So you need to make sure to have a bulletproof system of follow-ups that can make sure that even though they have all of this busy life, they're still able to essentially speak with you and fix whatever they need to fix. Because people today have TV, they have TikTok, they have Instagram, their brains are all over the place. So you need to make sure that you're at the top of their mind. So to recap, if you cast a big net, harder sales. If you cast a smaller net, easier sales. And then the last part is booking and following up. So it's just a matter of input. The more follow-ups you would do, the better results you will have, or the person that you hired needs to do that. So I don't want to hurt your ego, but as soon as you stop blaming the leads for not buying, the sooner your problem in this area will fade away. At the end of the day, it's either they buy your service or you buy their excuse. A lot of leads are actually interested and are in a lot of pain, but they just need confidence that your service works and that it's the right action for them and their situation will change. So I think you can see where I'm going with this. There isn't really a thing called a bad quality lead, a poor quality lead. There's only the quality of the system and the process that you have for acquiring clients. It can be your offer, your marketing, your follow-up process. It can be your sales systems or process. All these things put together are your roofing acquisition system. Asking questions like, what's wrong with my leads, is not the right question. The right question is, what do I need to change? What's in my control that I can change in my acquisition system that would make them a paying clients, paying customers? So I hope I could help you with your roofing business. If you have any more questions, feel free to leave them below and I'll help the most I can.